Bonjour, bonsoir. Welcome to a new Gade Tet Ou with Dr. Flore, a platform where we welcome guests that inspire you, motivate you, bring conscience awareness, and in the mix of all, we have fun. Thank you for your call, your critiques, your comments. And now we are telling you that if you like what you see, if you enjoy what you hear, you can become a sponsor. Then Community News Network, hey, we are thankful for them and we will be thankful to our sponsors as well. Today, we want to give a shout out to the city of North Lauderdale, Haitian Heritage Month, the youth soccer. They are waiting to see you this coming Saturday, May 16. Hey, have some fun, go kick some balls and make some goals. Okay, today we have a guest, as we always do, and we always let that guest introduce herself or himself. Let's go and check this wonderful individual out as we do on Gade Tet Ou with Dr. Flore. Welcome. Tell us about the person that you are. Introduce yourself to our viewers and listeners. The little girl, where was she born? What kind of girl she was?
Well, Dr. Flore, thank you so much for this platform, and thank you for Community News for having me. I like to say that I'm a daughter of Haiti, and I'm a woman of faith and purpose. And I hope to grow wherever I am and be able to create a support system and maybe build a little paradise for me.
Okay. Then I like that. Daughter of Haiti, build a paradise for her. Then I'm going to go and crash into that paradise because we're already giving her the ocean, Emily. Okay. Thank you, Community News Network, for allowing those kind of genuine conversation. Then from that daughter of Haiti, then are you the only girl growing up? Tell us a little bit. And where in Haiti were you born?
I was born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I am the oldest of two daughters. My parents are still together. Was born in Port-au-Prince, very shy, went to school, still shy, but I guess life kind of put me in a spectrum where I just need to be. And
to be less shy.
No, I'm still going to be shy. Because of trauma, I just stand up and be who I need to be, and then I deal with the stress, okay, I had to do that.
Yes, very good. Then we're going to shift from the little girl, the person, to the young lady, the professional. But I hear the word trauma, and also May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about the word trauma.
The word trauma with me was that I think I was spoiled. I had a very wonderful youth in Haiti. I was very happy. I married my sweetheart, and I got divorced very quickly afterwards. And the trauma comes from the fact that this was my first failure in life.
The divorce. Okay.
And it took me years to understand that it's not my fault. So not only I have to forgive my partner, but also I have to forgive myself. I have to forgive myself for the simple reason that when you grow up and everything seems to be fine, and you have this community expectation, like, oh, she's good at this, she's beautiful, she's this and she's that,
and she has to remain married because your parents are still together. I heard you say they are still together.
Yes, my parents are still together. People say, how could you divorce this man? You don't love your kid. So this trauma of having to deal with this, and in my book, I spoke about the fact that I never had to deal with death. Sometimes you hear a child say, like, I have a friend at school who died, whose parent had passed, whose parent had cancer. I never had to deal with this. So
parent had cancer. Anything related to cancer in your life?
My father, but we were looking for my mother's side, so it was very hard to detect. So as a teenager, I think I was fun. I like to party. And then I don't know how to say taquin. I used to tease people. I was a teaser. I used to tease people. So I'll make fun of people.
But you did not bully people.
No, I don't. Okay. I make fun of everything. I make fun of myself. And I think that helps me as well growing up. I mean, just because I'm hard on somebody doesn't mean that I'm not hard on myself. Just because I make fun of somebody doesn't mean that I don't make fun of myself. I make a lot of fun of myself.
When was the last time you make fun of you?
This morning.
Okay.
This morning I made fun of myself. I was driving and I said, you know what? Oh, Djenane, you're so stressed. This interview is going to happen around noon, but you're already out there at 9 o'clock. Why? So...
you beat the traffic?
No, I don't think it's just so much the traffic. I need to give myself time. So people think I'm fast, but I'm slow. So I make fun of myself.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. Congratulations. Then the professional life, the trauma, like, we live that in that bubble, that being raised in Haiti with the structure, church, school, one boyfriend, marriage, no divorce. But then we come to the reality.
And you have to have 2 kids too.
Okay, then you come to the reality check. And here you are a successful woman. And yes.
I think that the trauma helped me. It shaped my professional life. Earlier, I was telling you, I want to do something and I want to do it right because it's the expectation. If something's happened, and I remember when I was at the Sisters and, I'll tease, I'll make fun, I'll play around, I'll goof around. And then the sister would say, how could you not be like Djenane? Because I looked at the person who's always doing the things straight, the right way, and to perfection. So this kind of trauma, I realized, turned me in what they would call an overachiever. And then sometimes you don't have friends because you want certain things to be perfect. And even my son will be like, no, I wanted average. How could you be average? Average stays on the side of the street. You need to push. You need to push. Thus, maybe perseverance. So the good, the bad, and the ugly makes you. And you learn to accept yourself. You learn to create your own space so you could grow. And it's not easy. I think one of the worst things is sometimes people say, like, well, if you want Djenane to tell you something, she'll just say it. But in French, they say not all truth is good to say. And then sometimes it's not so much the depth of what you say, but it's the timing or maybe the way you say it. I remember I had a project and then there's a lady, she came and she put one of those big things that you sleep with. I don't know what they call. And I don't sleep with one of those, so I don't know why people wear them. And then she showed up and it was at the beach, near Miami Beach. And then I said to her, where are you going? Just like that. Now that I'm thinking back about it, I probably would have said it differently. I probably would have called her on the side and says, girl, we need to do this. But my face is my truth. I cannot hide my feelings. I'm like, where are you going? And she was like, oh, my hair is so bad. This is how I want it. I'm like, no, girl. Your hair cannot be as bad as that. We are downtown Miami Beach. We're removing it. And then when she took it out, I told her she was beautiful. But you see, it doesn't matter that I told her that she was beautiful without it. But when I said it, and worse, if somebody was watching and if somebody was around, that person would have gone and says, did you see how she spoke to you? You should not accept this. That was disrespect. And that creates it creates some problem. But
that's evolution.
It's working. It's a work in progress.
It's work in progress. Then you chose to be in a field that is male dominant, a chamber and also commerce.
Oh no! Before that, I'm an electrical engineer, and they wanted two
male
girls.
Dominant.
Oh yeah, male dominant. I think I'm a little boy. So. So my dad is a plumber. So I wanted to either be a mechanic or a plumber. So I went to school. I studied electrical engineering, and I almost got beat up because there were two girls, and then we were having good grades, and the guys didn't like that, and they were really unhappy about it. And I never looked at it this way. And life pushed me to the chamber because when I was diagnosed in 2004 with breast cancer, that wasn't in the plan for me to just become the founder of a chamber of commerce, because I'm supposed to chill and take care of myself and my health.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized that there was a need. There was a need in Broward County for people to know where others were. Mm. So from my cancer survivorship, I realized that we were not connected. So cancer did a very good thing for me. It made me human. Because before it was about me, my family, my child, my money, and my fun. Mm-hmm. And when I realized that there were others who did not have the support system. You know, we have women, they get diagnosed and then they'll think, oh, well, why would I tell somebody, because I still have to work, I have people to take care of. And they put it on a back burner when this disease is growing. Mm-hmm. So then I decided to connect with the community. And from that, mm-hmm. I realized that the community needed other things in business, social services. I try not to put myself in there. I said, it's DJ, the chamber, and cancer. Mm-hmm. But people say, put you in everything. Well, everything that is connected to those three. I try not to be in everything.
Here, our guest today, a cancer survivor. And you see, we did not come like that, telling you about that side of her life, and that's why we remain authentic with that kind of genuine conversation, because you are also a public figure. You may have thousands of interviews, but we want people to see and read through you. And that's the purpose of Gade Tet Ou, that self-awareness, that self-questioning, where you feel at ease to really inspire and motivate others. Mm-hmm. Then, congratulations, electrical engineer, not my forte. Anything that is so male dominant, that's my weakest link. And plumber, electric, science, managing trauma, cancer survivor, inspiring not only the Haitian community, many communities. Djenane, you've been a voice, a presence. We commend you for that.
Thank you.
Now let's land on the chamber, where you have to deal every day with several
people,
calling people to become members. Also, what do you do when you want to remove them? Do you remove, if there's a policy
I pray.
To remove unqualified members?
I pray them out.
You pray them out?
I pray them out. So many years ago, I said to God, I'm dealing with a lot of challenges. And I will tell you that one of the things that my dad told me is that I need to fight the disease with my head. And this is befitting that we're talking about mental health. Because if I could be a weak person, but if I make an effort to be strong, that's how you're going to fight this disease. Mm-hmm. So I had a business doing project management, translation, because this is the way that I wanted to be, to have an easy life. But then I would have the worst customers. And I prayed. Mm-hmm. I faithfully prayed, God, to only put people that are doing the right thing, people that are impactful, and people who want to grow. Those are the criteria. And I often tell people, you don't just pay to become a chamber member. You have to be willing to work with me and grow with us. So yes. So if somebody is not there, when I say he's not there, is not the right fit for the chamber, I literally pray them out. You would not believe the power of your words and your thoughts.
Mm-hmm. And that's the aspect of conscience awareness and Gade Tet Ou, because we grow as women in entrepreneurship to really acquire certain skills and letting us know our strengths and weaknesses in business. And for my part, in coaching, I'm forming people. Then this is a skill where the money takes more time to come because you have to really guide people and tell people in a better way of being.
It takes time. It takes time, and they have to be willing. And I want to congratulate you. I know somebody that who wasn't a very good speaker, and he's one of your friends. And recently he got up and he had us to do a speech. And in my heart, I said like, yeah, Dr. Flore did a good job with him. I mean, I don't know that he was a client, but because of the proximity, I could tell that, but the thing about it is like, you have to be coachable. If the person is not coachable, and that's the thing, the person comes to you, Dr. Flore, I would like to be a good speaker. I would like to be a good MC. And I would like for you to help me. That's what they say, but they don't see the part of themselves being coachable. And I remember the first time that I MC, you coached me. That was at Silent Cry and at Nova University. And somebody decided that they wanted me to be an MC. And I'm like, well, how am I going to do that? I called Dr. Flore and I said, well, you need to walk me through this, because when you're looking for that perfection and you see how people could just get on the stage and speak, this is not my thing. But sometimes people say, oh, DJ, you speak in front of 300 people. No, I don't do that. I get coached. I'll watch other people do, and I try to get the best. And thank you for doing that.
Yeah, and
because you do it with a lot of ease. We also have Miss Quincy Auguste.
Yeah, we have to be able to also reference others. Then in talking about references and talking about the choices for you to be territorial, and that territory of yours is called Broward. And okay, what is it called?
I cover the whole world.
Okay, I Belize. I was traveling to Belize, and I find Jenna's name at a conference that I've been, and that's the right answer. We need to be really worldwide. Yes.
So I was very privileged that they offered me to be part of the founding members of the Federation of the Chambers of Commerce.
Yes, that's
so
something
no more
nice.
of that fight. So in July this year, we have all the chambers. So we already enrolled 4 more chambers. So we are 13. Whether it's Cape Haitian, whether it's Great Britain, Chile, Mexico, we want to grow, because I remember once I said that I miss Haiti so much that I want to bring Haiti to the world, because I feel like I cannot go to Haiti. Like, if you ask me what would I want to do now, I'd like to be in Cormier for the simple reason, because my life is, I want the beach here and I want the mountain here for me to be able to touch. And this is
But you said you were born in Port-au-Prince, but you adopted Cap Haïtien?
No, I adopted Saint-Marc. That's my dad's city, because they're more peaceful.
And where is Cormier?
Cormier is Au Cap.
I know.
But the reason why is because there's a proximity between the water and the mountain. I want the greenery. And even here, when I was talking about building your paradise, when I'm here in Florida, when it's nice, I go to the beach. When it's not so nice, I go towards Naples. I go inward. So I'm looking for nature.
Okay.
Try to connect.
Very good. Then how do people become a member of the chamber?
To become a chamber member, you need to speak to me.
Okay.
And the reason why is because I'm the public information officer. We have vice president. We have a president. It's because as a creator, I understand where I want the chamber to be, where it needs to grow. I want to be able to explain to people what the expectation is. The expectation is not to give me $500, $300, or $5,000 and say, make my business work. You have to be willing, because you could tell me, like, you know what, I make the best peanut butter, but then your logo is not good. So I have Mr. Singer who does great logo. Your website is not there. Your quality control is not there. Your SOP is not there. Your discipline to show up on time is not there. I don't care how much money you give me. So, but when you become a chamber member, we do a questionnaire. We wait 30 days. I mean, just paying doesn't mean that you...
Then you have an onboarding process.
I have an onboarding process, so they know exactly what the expectation is from them and what they should expect from us. I've had people join the chamber, and then next thing you hear is like, oh, this girl, I don't like her because I asked her for the list of all her chamber members so you could sell them what? Crypto? And then they're unhappy. So I have to let them know. I have to disclose that we don't sell our list. But if you're doing something, we'll be more than happy to e-blast it for you. So
okay.
That's
then
important.
You guys heard.
Djenane, when someone is Haitian descent or Haitian period, we give them the opportunity, or whichever culture. That's one of the show at Community News Network that is really culturally sensitive. Then, nous parlons pas de créole.
Okay.
Eh bien, nous sommes gardons qui sont carrément communauté haïtienne songer de ou sous patate?
Oh, le mourir, moi, je dis que moi, son monde qui était juste. Parce que c'est très difficile. On a regardé moi pour moi n'a pas pensé que moi gagne une sorte de népotisme. Et mon a dit, vous toujours parler avec Dr. Flore, vous parler avec Dr. Flore, c'est juste, vous regardez pareil même. Mais ça, moi, n'a pas réalisé, moi, bah, tout mon chance. Bah, tout mon chance pour grandir avec moi. Unfortunately, because of my busy schedule, et non seulement ça avec défis que m'a fait face avec eux chaque jour, parce que chaque jour, son décision m'oblige faire pour me dire m'a lever. Parce que c'est facile, parce qu'après 4 cancers, je vais coucher là quand même pour me dire, bon, fatigué, la vie a fin de craser, moi, zo m'a fait mal, tout comme m'a fait mal. Pas nuit, moi, quitter me coucher dans la cabane, moi. So, moi, fais un exercice mental pour me dire, moi, lever. So, je toujours dis, moi, l'aime déplacer, me venir là, ou pas qu'on est, qui défie me joindre, ou pas qu'on si me un gaz, me débite la machine, ou pas qu'on si petit, moi, t'après, ou pas qu'on si son l'autre bagage, que me d'obliger changer pour moi, venir là. Mais il facile pour moi de dire que, si Djenane te voulait faire un bagage, et il t'a fait. Moi, on a moins aidé pour aller à l'école, mais il senti que faut me faire plus pour lui. Mais changer le pas demander. Et changer que moi-même, moi, pas voulu prendre trop. So, moi, toujours dit que faut moi gagner des limites. M'gagne limite dans ça que me connais, m'ka faire. M'capable de faire 4 événements jeudi. Mais automatiquement, me fin faire jeudi, 10 jours, ou pas besoin de moi, formal chita. So, I gotta be nice to me too.
Yes. Then that's exactly the Gade Tet Ou, being nice to yourself. You cannot give to others what you don't give to your own self. Then once again, for those of you celebrating Haitian Heritage Month, here's the flyer again showing right now of a free event this weekend for soccer. That's soccer spirit coming very soon. Then before FIFA, it's like a pre-warming for the Haitian who loves it. And Djenane brought it all the way from North Lauderdale. The Broward girl brought it right there. And if you want to see Djenane, then the right place to be, it's at the Flag Day event. Very good. Yes. Djenane, you also an author.
Yes, I'm a published author.
Yes.
Self-published author.
Your book. Why a book, and what is the message that you convey in your writing? Yeah.
In my writing, I want people to understand that you make a choice every day to be stronger. You make that choice. Life is not going to make you stronger. Somebody else is not going to make you stronger, just like somebody else is not going to make you happy. And it took me 8 years to write the book. So I had 3 cancers, and then my last one, which was 12 years ago when I decided not to take chemo, it was because I was ready to accept death as a part of life, not because I was scared. So my shyness doesn't make me a scaredy cat when it comes to this. And I wanted to share this with the community, not only with my community, but the community in general, because we just translated it in French, and I'm fighting with my Spanish people to do it in Spanish because of the people coming from Chile. So I think stress gives you many diseases, including cancer. And cancer seems to be the one that we are mostly scared of. I remember saying, like, I would rather tell somebody that I have cancer than telling them that I have diabetes, because I feel like it's a lack of discipline, which is not. However, many of those diseases come from stress. And basically, I want to touch everybody. Anybody who's listening, anybody who's having any challenges in life, they need to understand that you're going to have to make that choice. Find the faith, find the courage, find the support to go through it. Because whether you go through this challenge or not, you're gonna die. Took me 8 years to write it. It was therapy for me because I had to be very vulnerable. And this is not something that I know how to do from the, way that they raised us in Haiti. I have a lot of mystery in the book. I like it because I'm going to do it again. I'm going to write another book. I already have the title of the book. But one of the things from a professional and from the authors that I will tell you, I didn't jump into it. Prior to this, I co-wrote a book with Leslie Jacques, another one with Flore Lindor Latortue. And that helped me understand which route I should go. Do I self-publish, or do I pay somebody and then have a book that is not ready? Or a book that I cannot sell? And marketing-wise, I don't want somebody to buy my book because it's $17 and somebody wants to support me. I encourage people to not only get the book. Everybody says, when are you going to have a book signing? I'm not having a book signing. I'm waiting for all of you to buy the book. And then in October, we'll sit and we'll discuss it. Unless you read it, I don't want to hear what you're going to ask me about, because I want you to find a sentence, a passage, something that I said that you don't agree with, that you can relate to. And then we'll have a discussion so that you could empower other women.
Then, guys, you have a packed schedule as it relates to Djenane Gourgue. You have her as a daughter of Haiti, building her own paradise that Flore gonna crash in. And I have the address of the paradise. It's called Cormier. You see, I love doing this kind of conversation because you get to see the guest true color. Businesswoman, then she tells you that if she doesn't like you, she pray. La bo créole, li la go priye. People sorti le cheveux. Then, and wrapping up, we don't have closing remarks. We always leave that as a crack window. Then I will say, Djenane Saint-Fleur, how would you complete that sentence?
Djenane Saint-Fleur is vibrant. Djenane Saint-Fleur is fun. Djenane Saint-Fleur
make fun of herself.
Make fun of herself.
And others.
And others, mostly. Djenane Saint-Fleur love in tears and in tears. In tears because my love has different layers. Somebody will think that I'm very warm. Somebody would think that I'm very distant, but somebody that they could count on. Somebody would think that, I give them boundaries, but the respect that I have for them is my way of loving. And
as a public figure, you're very private. Then you open up about your divorce here. I was very surprised. Then,
and the trauma.
And the trauma. That's a side of evolution in you. Love in your life? Yes. Are you open for love?
Yes, I'm in love. I am in peace. And sometimes it's hard when you're in a public eye to be able to be with somebody who doesn't want to be in a public eye.
Then you're lucky.
Very. I'm very lucky and I'm very blessed, not only to have found love, but to be able to love. And thus, Dr. Flore, I don't like you very much today because the name of my next book is And I Love Again.
Okay.
So now you're making me say something that I have to commit to.
She gave it to you. She gave it to you, and it will stay until we see the publication, and we will celebrate you. Thank you for choosing being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I truly commend you for all your years of working in this community. It's not for the faint of heart, and for keeping your smile and moving forward.
Congratulations.
Thank you.